Close your eyes. Listen to my voice. You are in an ancient Egyptian house at night. Not a palace, not a temple, not one of the great halls where kings walk beneath painted columns and priests whisper before golden shrines. This is a smaller place, a warmer place, a place where people have lived all day, laughed, argued, eaten bread, spilled beer, folded linen, soothed children, and finally lowered their voices as the evening settled over the city. The walls are made of pale mud brick, still holding the warmth of the sun. In the corners, the shadows are soft and brown. A small lamp burns with a quiet flame, fed by oil, its light trembling over painted plaster, over a clay jar, over a woven basket, over a folded linen cloth left beside a low wooden bed. The air smells faintly of sesame oil, dry reeds, warm dust, and the last sweetness of bread baked earlier in the day. Outside, the city has grown gentle. You might hear a donkey shifting in a courtyard, a distant dog calling once and then falling silent, the soft murmur of someone speaking behind another wall. Farther away, perhaps the Nile is breathing in the dark, slow and wide beneath the stars. But here, inside this house, everything is close. Everything is human. Everything is held. Near the doorway hangs a small amulet. It is not grand. It is not polished like royal gold. It is blue-green faience, the color of cool water, young reeds, and morning light on the river. Its glaze catches the lamplight in tiny flashes. The figure upon it is strange at first glance. Short, strong, round-bellied, with wide eyes, a fierce face, a thick beard, and a little crown of feathers. His hands are raised, as if stopping something before it can cross the threshold. This is Bess, not tall, not elegant, not distant. Bess does not wait at the far end of a temple avenue. Bess does not hide behind mystery so deep that ordinary people cannot reach him. Bess comes near. He stands beside the bed. He watches the door. He guards the mother breathing softly in sleep, the child curled beneath linen, the tired father with dust still in the creases of his hands, the grandmother whose prayers are quiet now because she has said them so many times. Look at him gently in your imagination. He is not beautiful in the way a royal Nile statue is beautiful. He is powerful in another way. His face is bold. His eyes look straight ahead. Many Egyptian gods are shown in profile, serene and graceful, moving through sacred order as if time itself has slowed around them. But Bes faces you, fully, directly. He looks outward, toward the thing that might frighten you, toward the nightmare, toward the illness, toward the bad thought that creeps too close in the dark. And then he grins. Not a polite smile, not the smile of a courtier. A grin with teeth in it. A grin that says, "I see you, darkness, and I am not impressed." This is why people loved him. In ancient Egypt, protection was not only for kings. It was not only carved on temple gates or spoken in perfect ritual before the gods. Protection was needed in bedrooms, in childbirth rooms, in courtyards, in kitchens, on beds, around children's necks, near sleeping places, at the places where fear entered quietly, pretending to be ordinary. So Bes was placed there, on amulets, on vessels, on beds, on headrests, on household objects touched by real hands in real rooms. His image could be small enough to wear, small enough to hold, small enough to hang where a child might see it before sleep. And maybe that was part of his power. He did not need to be enormous. He only needed to be close. Imagine a woman sitting in the lamplight, her black hair braided and scented with oil, her linen dress soft from wear, her collar of beads resting against her chest. She holds a child against her shoulder. The child is almost asleep, but not quite. One small hand curls around her necklace, where a tiny Bes charm rests in blue-green brightness. The mother rocks gently. There is no hurry. The lamp flame moves. The shadows move. Somewhere, a bead clicks softly against another bead. The child's breathing slows, then catches, then slows again. The mother hums, almost too softly to hear. Bes is there in the song. Not in words, perhaps. Not in a hymn written by scribes, but in the rhythm, in the rocking, in the warmth of one body protecting another, in the small laughter that escaped earlier when the child made a face at the amulet, because Bes himself has always understood something very wise. Fear does not like laughter. Fear wants silence. Fear wants stillness. Fear wants the room to feel larger than you, darker than you, colder than you. Bes brings sound, a drumbeat, a rattle, a sistrum shaken in a woman's hand. A dancer's foot striking the floor. A family laughing at the exact moment when anxiety expected them to whisper. His joy is not empty joy. It is active. It is defiant. It pushes back. It fills the room before fear can settle there. Breathe slowly. Imagine the house again. The blue faience amulet hangs by the doorway. The painted walls are worn in places where years have touched them. A jar stands near the wall, its surface decorated with lotus petals. A mat lies rolled beside the bed. A small wooden headrest rests in shadow. The lamp has burned lower now, and its flame is gentler, smaller, deeper in color. Bess watches. His eyes are wide, but you do not need to be afraid of them. They are wide so you can rest yours. His face is fierce, so yours does not have to be. His grin is wild, so your heart can become quiet. Outside the house, night moves over Egypt. It moves over Memphis, over workshops where tools lie still, over courtyards where cats sleep with their tails wrapped around their paws, over temple walls painted in red, blue, green, yellow, black, and white. It moves over the Nile, over reeds whispering along the bank, over fields waiting for morning. It moves over the desert edge, where the stars are sharp and countless. But inside this room, there is only breath. The mother sleeps now. The child sleeps. The house sleeps. And Bess remains awake, small, fierce, strange, beloved. Perhaps that is the secret of him. He is not majestic because he is far away. He is majestic because he stays near the fragile places, near the cradle, near the doorway, near the bed, near the body when it is tired, near the heart when it has carried too much. If you were there, you might reach up and touch the little amulet before lying down. Its surface would be smooth in some places, rough in others, cool at first, then warmer beneath your fingers. You might feel the raised shape of the god's face, the little feathered crown, the small, strong hands. You might smile despite yourself, and that smile would matter, because in the house of Bess, even a smile can be a charm. The night deepens, the lamp softens, the walls breathe out their stored warmth. You do not need to keep watch. The little Dodd is at the door. His blue-green image glimmers once, almost almost like water under moonlight. His grin remains, his eyes remain open, and the darkness, finding the doorway already guarded by laughter, passes by. Ancient Egypt is full of surprises like that. Like, subscribe, and drop a comment to tell me if you fell asleep before the end.